Main quest, After the Truth. Let's see what's in there then. Right. May 3rd. I received a clandestine letter from the Guardian Emperor regarding the rumor, signed by a man by the name of Hurstwine. He claimed to be in the service of a Guardian Lord, but neglected to name any names. He offered a hefty sum in exchange for information on the barrows and exclusive rights to excavate therein. The barrows belong to the League of Nations. The choice to sell them off to some imperial nobleman is not mine alone to make. I must report this to Mulka at once. Exclusive mining rights? Why is the Emerald Empire being so sneaky about it? I do not know. I did not know any of this. Please read on. Let's read on. May 18th. I cannot understand what Mulka is thinking. He will grant Nineveh neither funds or to rebuild or nor soldiers to protect his people from his monsters. Surely even if he can see this is his death sentence. He had the goal to entrust me with matters pertaining to the barrows. Some Margrave he has turned out to be. How can I alone save a town that has been abandoned by his Margrave? I fear I may no longer be in a position to resist Hurstwine's mysterious offer. I heard as much from the townsfolk, but what a useless Margrave he turned out to be. He just left everyone to die. Margrave Mulka's behavior was certainly odd upon reflection. How could a greedy little man like him turn his nose up at the money-making potential of the barrows? Perhaps he and this Hurstwine character were conspiring together. You think a League of Nations would throw its oar in with the Empire? What's in it for them? Right, selling the rights means the Empire gets to keep everything. The League wouldn't like that. If he was as greedy as you say, why wouldn't he keep it all for himself? Right, exactly. What if instead he had been promised something more valuable than that which would be found in the barrows? For example, his own life and the survival of House Chandra. Isha, what are you saying? If I were this Hurstwine fellow's lord, I would offer Malka a chance to keep his lands free of imperial influence should the Empire become aggressive. In exchange, Malka would be expected to turn a blind eye to anything regarding the barrows. That alone would be enough to turn a spineless, self-serving man like Mulka. And the Empire could come and go as they please, with no one to oppose them. The League isn't just a tool for the Empire to use and abuse, though. What right would they have? You think the Empire would start a war over one measly little ruin? No, perhaps not over one ruin. Regardless, starting a war would mean giving up their anonymity. Why expose yourself if you don't have to? We know not who this lord is, but they are close enough to the Emperor to wield his power. They must be of considerable influence, highly ranked, no doubt. Someone careless enough to manipulate Mulkas already may not care if their actions result in war. Or worse still, someone intent on sowing the seeds of disorder. Someone for whom war is the goal. All right. Let's keep in mind that that this is your little fantasy we're talking about. Of course, but it would explain Malka's behavior. And if I'm right, the person behind it must be more villainous than I can ever imagine. A storm may yet be approaching, a big one. You sure know a lot about politics for a kid, right? I told you before, my magic made it difficult to make friends, so my father bought me a great many books. The friends I knew in my books were the only friends I had. Remember, I live in a remote frontier town. Passing merchant and annual trips to the city were my only chance to add to my collection. Children's books were hard to come by. History, math, I was given a lot of awfully difficult books. Even still, I enjoyed when my father would read to me and enjoyed learning to read myself even more. Every time I learned a new word, he'd pat my head, say something, "You're so smart, Isha. Good job." Gagaru, you're not crying, are you? Of course not. Just got something in my eye. You're the one crying, mate. Nah, my eyes are just a little sweaty or something. You know, if Isha is right. Why does this lord fella want the treasure in the boat so badly anyway? That I do not know, but according to my father, they also wanted information. Is it possible they didn't know what was down there, but they must have been looking for something, anything, I don't know. Let's just keep reading. May 23rd. Today's General Assembly could not have gone worse. My proposal sent an expedition into the burrows was fiercely opposed by the town elder, something about a sorcerer of legend. Shiva in particular was very vocal in his disdain for my idea, not surprising given what he knows about the barrow's blessing. Even so, there's no going back now. The pact with Source Wine has already been made. I've heard the Emperor's research into magic has been progressing well. If they would just lend us their support, I'm sure we could find a way around the damn blessing. The Barrow's blessing? What could that be? Treasure. I'm so my father is my treasure. Growing up with this magic, this hair, and everyone around me seemed unnerved. But my father always stood by me, even when no one else would. He told me this power was a gift from the dad, encouraged me to be proud of who I was, or what I was. I was right, just like citizens of Old Nivea and those monsters, I'm one of those sorcerer's experiments. Oh wait, we don't know that yet. She's right, there's more to read. More, the next entry is about the expedition into the barrows. May 28th. While searching the barrows, we came up upon a four-legged monster's iron legs, no less. Except for me and Kukrit, who I believe may have escaped, the rest of the expedition team are dead. Forgive me, everyone. I am wounded, perhaps beyond hope. Isha, I am so sorry for leaving you alone in the cruel world. You are and will all forever be my one and only treasure. I wanted to solve the mystery of the barrows and free you from their blessing once and for all. My dear, dear daughter, I pray that your life will be long and rich with happiness. Isha, you're alright. If this diary is to be believed, my father is already... in that case, we have to... who have we been chasing all this time? Okay, take it easy. We do not know yet. Save you, Platypus. Look, all this blood. Father, were you in the barrows because of me? Isha, life isn't always as simple as a treasure hunt, right? There'll be hard times and harder times again. There'll be times when you just want the earth to open up and swallow you whole. So never feel bad about falling to your knees if that's what the world is pushing you. Cry till you can't cry no more. But never, I mean never, let the life break your spirit. When you're done crying, you stand up and press on, no matter what. Just like she said before. Now that sounds like an adventurer. It's important to learn about your limits and about what to train in advance and about preparations, of course. But to me, it's iron will that makes an adventurer. The unbreakable determination to press on, find the treasure, and make it out of any situation of life, no matter what. No matter what they throw at you, if you can't stand up on the other side of it, then you've not lost yet. The treasure that'll make it all worthwhile is in front of you, not behind you, so you gotta get back up. Isha, if we are gonna know the truth, we'll have to find whatever was in the barrows. But we already searched the barrows. Father wasn't there. Take a look at this. What's that? The last page of the diary. The mayor drew this, didn't he? Father was an earnest researcher. This looks like he copied an old map of Nivea. If this map is right, there's a menu right in the plaza that'll take us somewhere we haven't been yet. Men here in the plaza. What did you know? Ah! Yep, Shiva's clock tower. Old Shiva and his old pals built a clock tower around a menhir. The people of Old Nivea must have done it after they sealed the sorcerer away, so that no one would ever go back to that part of the barrows. The mayor we saw is there. I just know it. My scavenger sense is telling me so. Sense, huh? Scavenger is nothing to sniff at. Mercs have it too, you know, instincts, owned through years of experience. Okay, I believe in your scavenger sense, CJ. We should find Shiva, ask him about the clock tower and about this barrow's blessing. Ba, 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 da, ba. Shiva, we like a work quite urgent. Oh, yeah. Sigh, can't it wait? It cannot. We found the mayor's diary in the burrows. I think you should give it a quick look. Oh, da steht ja viel drin. Daxa, how could you be so stupid to let the Emperor make such fools of us? Shiva, please tell me everything you know about the Barrow's blessing. Forget about that, you hear? There's nothing anymore anyone can do about it now anyway. Shiva, please tell me. You wish I hadn't. In this town, every few decades, a child is born with a raw lens inside their body. These children all have azure hair, and they're all born with a natural ability for magic. So that's why Isha can use magic. Aye. You've got a raw lens, alright. Inside you. I knew it. These azure-haired children are often skilled mages, but they don't get to enjoy it for long. The less fills them with power and corrupts their bodies. They don't live to see adulthood. No. Why Isha? Why only Isha? I'd wager it's because she's gifted, knowledgeable, but I don't know. Damn it. As far as I can remember, the townsfolk have called this the Barrow's Blessing. Of course, the youngsters don't know of it. Only Daxa and the other elders know anything about it. Shut up, you're wrong. You must be wrong. That's not a blessing, it's a curse. You want me to take these lonely, suffering children, look them in the eye and tell them they're cursed? Oh, sure, that would help. I didn't know the ancestor couldn't end it. Nor could I, nor could Daxa. And have you tried everything? You've tried absolutely everything to break this curse, have you? If Daxa had any other options, he'd never have made a deal with the Galleons, would he? I see. So that's my father ignored your protest and proceeded with the expedition. And you tried to keep me from the Barrows because you knew I had, not long left to live. I just wanted you to live your life in peace, that's all. Can you ever forgive me, Isha? Isha, look at me. Don't listen to a word of this. Thank you, Shiva. I would appear I have misjudged you. Look at me. You have every right to live. Anything you're born with belongs to you. Don't let some old curse make choice about who you are. What gives the sorcerer and his magic the right? Just wait till I get my hands on him. The sorcerer. Magic. Wait. The sigil. Look, the sigil the Mayor drew on this diary is the same as the sigil I saw at that lab down in the Barrows. The monster in the hole are going to trap in the sigil, and then the sorcerer pulled the raw lens from its body. And what? You don't think it's odd? The sorcerer was supposed to be sealed away hundreds of years ago. But still, every few decades, right here in this town, a child is born with a blessing, even though the sorcerer has been locked away for much longer than that. You mean? Daxa said something similar a long time ago. He didn't think the numbers worked. Exactly. Isha, Shiva. There's no sorcerer down there, just a smell that's casting itself over and over. It's the vision old Nivea who thought the sorcerer wasn't alone. The sorcerer formed the transmutation spell on all of them and grew raw lens in each of their bodies. He said that much, didn't he? The grade of the lens is determined by the amount of magic power within this subject. Exactly, something with a lot of magic power grew a high-grade lens if the transmutation spell was given enough time. But monsters like that don't come along every day. So instead of one big guinea pig, he tried it with many small ones. Exactly, Guru, exactly. He sacked the old Nevaeans to try and mass-produce raw lenses. What a villain. Ultimates must have been better with magic than around here today. That's why we was able to get several lenses at once from them. And of those people, some realized what he had done and sought revenge. His own creation turned against him, but the stair was set up so that it would work, even when the sorcerer himself wasn't there. That kept going, but the sigil in this drawing, the tremendous lengths we saw. That's why I was born this way. It makes sense, doesn't it? That's the reason for Isha's lens. The sigil under the town so stands to reason if we head to the ruins under the plaza and smash up the sigil, Isha's blessing might just break too. No, not might. It will. Definitely will. Isha and I didn't get off on the right foot, but she's my friend. No, my treasured friend. We have to save her. CJ. Nothing more to say is here. Is there? Let's get down to the barrels and bust it up. Garu. Gramps, this clock towers used to be a menu, didn't it? It did? Wait, I do remember the elders mentioning something about that when I was little. The clock tower was built from a massive stone that had fallen in the plaza. I knew it. Wasn't there an indent that the rooms I could fit into somewhere? That's the only way to power them in here. You're right, I saw it myself. The stone inside the tower has a ridge just the right size for a lens to slip into. Where? It's a hollow at the bottom where the driving driving weight defense to ring the bell. There's no way to get in there though. Why not? The gear that connects the driving weight to the transmitter mechanism is broken. No matter how many times I wind the drum, neither the weight nor the hands will move an inch. If we can get the weight to move, we can't reach the hollow. I'm lost. We need to rebuild the gear to get the clock tower to work. Until it works, we can't reach the menu. Is that right? Right. Yes. Why didn't you just say so? Easier said than done. It's a big one and it has to work with the gears and pinions too. It's got to be exactly the same as the original. There's no one around here who could make it. Where can we find someone who can then? In the capital. That's quite a trek. Or Galdea. The Empire? The Galdea Empire has a thriving mechanical industry. Surely one of the mechanics can make it. Forget it, that's even further away. Capital it is. We can't take... why can't the smithy take care of it? Tara's good, you know. I wouldn't know about that. Well, let's go ask him then. Ba-da-bam-bam-bam. Tara, we've got an order for you. What's the matter? You didn't ship something, did you? Thankfully no, but I do have something I really need your help with, though. Probably we'll just show you. Do you mind coming with us to the clock tower for a bit? Mysterious. Well, I can't say no to you guys, can I? I'll head back to the plaza and offer you in a few. You have my thanks, Tatara. Wie viel Geld habe ich? Wird kommen auch so. Ja, muss ja. I'm the master. Wenn wir schon dabei sind. They're in such a bad place, lots of dish food down there, still don't like Outlanders though. There'll be new dishes next week from what I've heard. Nice try, Missy, but I still don't care about you though. Das sind ganz schön viele. Tatara. Even Shiva's here. What's this all about? We've got something to show you, but it's in the clock tower, so come along. Watch your step now. So this is what the inside looks like. It's black. Oi, get a move on, will ya? Oh nein, doch Licht an. The machines run to the beating heart of the clock tower. Here you find the gears that keep everything moving. Tara, we need you to build us a gear that will fit into this mechanism. Do you want me to... what? You want me to make you a gear? Oh, please, Tara, we really need it. But this type of work doesn't typically fall under the category of blacksmithing. It doesn't. Making weapons and equipment is based on forging, basically bashing metal with a hammer. This kind of intricate, finely detailed metal is made through casting, pouring molten metal into the mold. I'm afraid I've never done a casting before. Oh, come on! If you've seen one metal slab, you've seen them all, no? Don't tell me about my trade, Bago. Bago! The tools needed couldn't be more different. Which is it? Let me have a look. Huh, interesting. I'm afraid I've actually no idea how this works. Looks like a headache to me. Do you still have the broken gear from before? Just over there. Ship but mostly intact. Might be able to make a mold after all. Gonna need a big container to melt it down though. But I need, Tatara. We make a mold of broken gear, then melt it down and cast it anew. Might work, might not. Oh, But we need something else. And I'm guessing it's not easy to get. Star tears. Star tears? Astralakrim. You're right, Guru. Not easy to get. Of course it's not. What is it anyway? Star tears are what we call shooting stars. Tatara needs the type of steel that's taken from them. It's incredibly rare. What you need it for anyway? Can't you just use the broken one? Would if I could, but like I said, it's chipped. You could try looking for the chip if you want. Can't we just make the gears out of a regular iron? It's just that we don't really have a lot of time. I wish there was more. I could do all the, but all these gears are made of astralakrim. Astralakrim. If you just shoved in a gear made from this something else, it'd break right away. Let's all just go look for the gear fragment, the bit that broke off. I already told the place asunder looking for it, assuming it didn't shatter something. Someone in the town must have it. Sigh. Who thought making a simple gear would be such a pain? There's no steel stronger than astralakrim. Best there is for parts, weapons and armors too. But it chipped when it fell over in the earthquake. Must have been brittle, poorly cast perhaps. You might be right about that. All the other parts are still in one piece. So it's got a reputation, I see. Understood, Tara. We'll get you what you need. Wait for us at the shop. Sure. I'll have my son and his minor pals hold these parts over. You lot take care now. You lot take care now. Hi, do you know anything about anyone who might have taken anything from around the clock? Oh. I'm looking for someone who might have a gear fragment. I reckon Avamuri might know something about that. Avamuri, who's that? The drunkard who drinks in the plaza, even though a perfectly good cabin got built. Oh, that guy. I don't know why, but I feel he might be able to help you. I go ask. Thanks. So. So, machen wir Pause. Einmal alles auffüllen. Und speichern können wir auch. Da-da-dang. Da-da-dang. Where could the boy have gotten to? Are you okay? Oh, you're CJ, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Alicia. No, I'm not. I'm never okay lately. When my boy isn't here making trouble for me, he's always making trouble for others. Oh, has he run off? Want me to pull over? And I couldn't ask you to do that. We just met. But it would really help me. Help. My son has something of reputation around here. See, if you put some first, tell him this. Oh, okay, I got it. Pretty sure I would know who she was talking of. Avon is his name, by the way. Good luck. I think you might need it. Leave it to me. Even, oh, you little boy, your mother's looking for you. Like I care, she'll be mad at me whether I go home or not, so what's the point? Yeah, she knew you'd say it. Told me to let you know if you don't run back, it'll be carrots for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Blah. Okay, I'll go straight home. Just tell her to keep those carrots away from me. You're Jackie. Young lady, you may call me Jackie. You have the look of adventure about you. Have you perchance heard tales of the burrows being home to a rather special hammer in your adventures? I haven't yet, but I'm more than happy to take a look for you. Wait here. Oh, Sarida. Sarida. Have you seen Avamuri about anywhere? I've already checked the plaza. Avamuri. Have you tried his house? I'm sure his wife Preta would know where to find him. Unless she's already killed him. So he's married. Where's his house then? Well into the residential district. Thanks a lot. Okay. Tarai, hey you, come here. Yes, I'm Tarai, but it doesn't matter who I am. What matters is who you are. You know Master Hugo, don't you? Master Hugo? I suppose I do, yeah. I'll only ask this for once then. There's nothing going on between you and Master Hugo. Is there going on? Come on, mate. Look who you're talking to. Whatever. Look, I've been doing an investigation on Master Hugo, and I found out he's partial to salted plums. Huh? I'd like to gift Master Hugo some salted plums, but I can't seem to find any around here. Would you track them down for me? I can try, but if you say there aren't any around, if you're sure that I'm not sure where I'm supposed to look. Hogan told me before he stocked them from that he stocked them from time to time. Unfortunately, now doesn't seem to be one of those times. Okay, well, I'll find any. I'll bring them straight to you. Lukash, wait, I know you. You were one of those guys who left Miller behind. God, CJ, you and the other weaklings like you don't deserve to be called adventurers. You're right. I am. I already know I'm not cut out of this. I'm Lucas, by the way. I got a lot of stick for running off like that. Kokoro let me have it. Squash and Hogan too. The less said about Hugo's reaction, the better. Everyone said I should apologize, Milo. And you, CJ, Garu, Isha, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Sounds like you've had a hard time. Apology accepted. Thank you. I'd like to apologize to Mother too. But do you think she'll help me out? I could ask her for you. I'll let her know. Rajiv, we need one of your red-black ultimate. Coming right up. Want a room quarter. Yashan. CJ, did I hear right that you've been up to on the Snow Peak? Yeah, but well, yes, but what it's to you. Good job for you. Assuming you don't mind heading back up there. It depends. What do you need from me to do? I need some furs, the type that can only be gotten up on that mountain. Furs, too easy. Exactly what I wanted you to say. But if it's not too much trouble, take this wallet pack with you. Okay, but why? That's a secret, I'm afraid. A secret. Why? Tell me. My lips are sealed. Ugh, fine. Hey Malor, the Lucas guy who ran off on you in the barrows. Apparently he'd like to apologize if you let him. Oh, that guy, huh? If he really wants to say sorry, he can come and find me himself. I don't know if I'll forgive him though. We'll see. Nice thinking, Malor. I'll let him know. Okay, Malor, you look a little pensive. Oh, hi, Scavenger Girl. Yeah, I'm just thinking about what happened. The eruption. Yeah, that was really something. You don't think everyone hates me now, do you? Some self-awareness at last, eh? I'm sure they don't, but if you like, I could ask around for you. Wait here, I'll report back to you. You know where can I get some good food? Also, I should do something. My name's Larvle. Larvle. Oh, she's beautiful. If it's good food you're after, you should head on over to Xaritas Tavern. What's up? It's my sister's Ervil. She's a fuzzy eater, to say the least. And a hungry girl at that. Sometimes I think she'll never be satisfied. So to her definitely have something she'll like. What does your sister like? I'll go get something for you. She's partial to anything with eggs in it, I suppose. Well, CJ, help. I need your help. What's the matter? It's about the treasure chest the 10 bandits took from it. Another one's been seen. Down the barrows, no less. One of them eventually said they saw it down there. If it's in the barrows, it won't be long before bandits get their hands on it again. I'm afraid this is all I've got I've got to go on. But would you mind? Leave it to me. Give me Dinive's crystals. Yo, René, CJ, you busy? Mind if I ask a favor? Not at all. What can I do for you? I was wondering if you'd send a message to that woman for me. Tell her I'm happy you're okay, but don't worry about the dead. Does this mystery woman have anything to do with that old friend you told me about last time? It's her. A long time ago she was manipulated, trying her luck as a singer by some bad apples, fell into a lot of debt. She bought from me too, but she never seemed to have enough. Eventually she vanished. The vase she sold was made to look cracked. I suspect it was her way of trying to pay me back, but I don't need it. I don't want it. Not after all this time. I understand. I'll see if I can find her. No pressure or anything. Die Dings hergestellt. Ordentlich Heilung. Hey John. Excuse me, I have a message for you from Renee. I'm happy you're okay. Don't worry about the debt, he said. Unthinkable. After my cruelty? I think he was serious when he realized who you were. He seemed really happy. Not only that, but I think his experience is the reason he opened the shop in the first place, because of me. So if it was you, I'd go see him again. You're right, I would do that. Sarita was supposed to whip up one of the folded omelets real quick. For you, CJ, I certainly can. One folded omelet coming right up. Yo, Corin. Melor, that magical Melor. She's a liability for what I've heard. I, for one, won't want to go adventure with a sorcerer as wild as her. That's for sure. I can't say I blame you. And do, Rosalie. Melor, your young lads probably have a lot of time for her, I'd imagine. But I like my sorcerers a little less green behind the ears, the type that can look after themselves on a bit. She's pretty experienced, I suppose. That would probably put people off. Priya. Melor, of course I know her, she's great. You really think so? She's really pretty and she's strong enough to break that wall. I hope I can be like her one day. When you put it like that. Town outskirts. Ta-da, new universe, very own delicacy. Jet Black Ultimate. What on black? Word, my word. Oh, just shut up and eat it. It's very informative even after just one. Oh, yeah, unique text. What are these new flavors? Oh my, this is magnificent, addictive. You ate the whole thing. So how was it? I stand by my assessment. My fingers have become dirty from eating it. Be sure to bring me some utensils to eat it with tomorrow. Tomorrow, so that means I cannot possibly make up my mind unless I at least eat it twice. Don't you pumpkins know anything about taste? Bloop. The bloop. The bloop. The bloop bloop bloop. Rambia. Also, that's a fair feeling uncomfortable. See, yes, indeed. I feel we cannot allow things to escalate any further. More than protecting the city, we should be taking care of each other as fellow humans. You have my word. I shall endeavor to maintain good relations. Lady, no. Oh, CJ, I'm bored. I need you to play with me. Play with you? I'm an adventurer kid. Very busy. Don't you have any friends your own age? I guess it's not that easy to make friends, huh? I'll go find you some friends. Just wait here. Hugo. CJ moment. Sure, what is this, Hugo? You can enjoy collecting stamps. Yes, I have a task of you if you're up to it. Go on. Frankly, it's been too quiet around here. My sword arm hasn't been this stiff in years. I should like to test my blade against giant hunks of ice. I've heard much of their durability. We shall see about that. Yeah, I can probably get ice hunks from the monsters on the summit, I suppose. Got it. Be right back. Go off the farm, one of us. North. Miss. You okay, kid? My name's North. I lost my papa. Would you have had me? Sure, tell me about it, but you don't know him. He's the best hunter in the land. Hunter, I'll go. Okay, I'll take a look around. Charlie. Why is everyone childish around here? You seem upset. Charlie's my name. I was hoping to make some friends here, but everyone is so immature. Not that I want to hang around with old folks or anything. You know, just someone a little older than me would be nice. I wonder if there's anyone who fits in. I know of one. I thought that one. I thought that too, but they are a little. Couldn't hurt to try. Please tell me about this person. I'll tell you, but you might not like what you hear. Let me go check with them first. Jill. You CJ, the same CJ who called the legendary salmon? I'm Jill. I'm on a quest to catch the extra large salmon. Up for a challenge, are you? Extra large salmon. Wait, which is better? I can tell you which is bigger. In that case, challenge accepted. Ming Ming. You must be the girl who's been breaking everyone's fishing record around here, CJ. Here. CJ, right? I'm Ming Ming. But even you can possibly catch the large catfish. A large catfish sounds fun. I'll give it a shot. Ha, I'd like to see you try. You live to regret those words. Isabella. Well, we found at least one object going to visit the reason. I'm sure that being the acting must be tough. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Bloop. Priya. No way that boy changed Yami away. He did what? Outlander Lane. Cocteau. I lost Beast Child Steady, probably here in Outlander Wager. My thoughts exactly. Lucas. But also she'd hear you at any time, so you should go find her. She'd mentioned that she doesn't know if you'll accept your apology though. Wow, okay, thanks. I guess I'll go get this over with. Let me step this card for you. Thank you. Danke für den Stempel, Monsieur. A hunter, where there was a beastman in here earlier talking about going into the woods. The forest, huh? Michelle. You are CJ, are you not? Miss CJ. Wow, yeah, that's me. I'm Michelle. I believe you have already met my ex-employer, Mr. Enzo. Oh, that Gaumont guy who hangs around the inn. The very same. I've heard from my master that you are reliable. Got upgraded from Wild, did I? My master had intended to investigate the mine, you see. If plenty of ore were to be found within town, this town would no doubt be a prime investment opportunity. In that case, please leave everything to my associate CJ. Right? What, Isha? So, mal checken. No, das ist wieder neuerdings. You're one of the bandits, those guys who abandoned Malor. CJ, go Isha. That's me, alright. My name's Starling, by the way. Not that matters what you call a coward like me, huh? I've been getting earfuls from everyone. Cocteau, Squash, Hogan, and even Hugo. Makes sense that you've come to say your piece. I heard my pal Lucas was looking to apologize too. I should do the same. So I guess I'll start with you three. CJ, Isha, Garou, I'm sorry for being such a sorry adventure. Hey, don't make this awkward, okay? I think Malor deserves more than words though. Any ideas what she likes? Chocolate cake. How do you of all people know that? Ask last time to took note of the important stuff. Chocolate cake is. Do you know where we might get one? I get it for you in exchange for a stamp, of course. No, chocolate cake. Chocolate cake, bitte. You, darling. Here you go, one chocolate cake. She'll definitely hear you out when she sees this. I owe you guys big. I promise a stamp. So. Renee on the 2nd Street. Yo, Renee. That lady said she would come to Spy to see you. Seriously? Thank you so much, CJ. I'd better get her money ready to return it. I think she's more interested in seeing you than the money. Me? Oh my, is my hair okay? Maybe I should book a table at Sarita's end. Hey, don't tease me, alright? I feel silly enough as it is. So, Quests. Report to Malone in the Rune Quarter. Melor, hello. Say Melor. What's up, CJ? There's this kid called Charlie looking for older friends. You wouldn't be interested in that, would you? Charlie, the fluffy kid? Interest? I'm in, CJ. Is that so? Seems like you're pretty popular with kids. Girls in particular. Kids are girls, I see. Yeah, well, at least one. Robot for little girls everywhere. Of course, that's exactly what I am. I'll get stronger and tougher and faster and... Whoa, slow down. That went well, I think. Gut. You even know where he's cheeky aim for you. He's written. North, that's my boy. Oh great, go get him. Erstmal auf die Farm. North, hallo. Your papa will be here shortly. Thank you, miss. Bloop. Bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. So. Den wollen wir auch noch abgeben. Hello, I'm back. Think you six will like this? Thanks, you know what, I think she's just might. Report to Charlie of the farm. Hey Charlie, Milo said she's friends with you, she's a little older than you. Really? I'll go say hello. Thanks, old lady. Old lady? Hey Bruno. Sure, I love making new friends. Really? That's great. Anderes zu erledigen. Alicia and the Dings restrict. Found him. He should be sent with Rex hates carrots. Huh? So I've troubleshooted ACJ. Thanks for your help. Have a stamp. Town Outskirts. Nochmal Dino Hallo sagen. Hey Dino! Bruno said he'd come to play with you. You and him are about the same age. Seriously? I mean, I'll play with him if he wants. Alright. Go on over and play nice, but give me my stamp before you go. Rune Quarter. Hello, Ervil. Hey there, lady. Got a minute? She's too beautiful. Why I'm so nervous? Yes. You happen to have seen a girl who looks like me around here. She's my sister. Goes by the name Larvel. Oh, you must be Ervil. I haven't seen Larvel around in a while, though. Looks like I'll have to find out for myself if she went off into the woods looking for elves. You can't go into the woods by yourself. Let me take care of it for you. No, not here. Britta, hello. You're Britta, right? Is Abamuri home? Of course he's not. Day in, day out, the old... Day in, day out, that old loud that drinks himself silly and never comes home. I'm finished with him. If I ever see him again, I'll string him up by the eaves by his underwear. Whoa, please, let's take a breath, Britta. No good drunkard. That's too good to him. I kinda need him alive, though, at least for now. I have something I really need to ask of him, so do you have any idea where he might be? I should like to know myself. I'm guessing you've already checked the tavern? Yep, I did, and nope, he's not there. Any other ideas? Maybe he's finally sobered up then. In hiding is my guess. He knows what's in store for him when he comes back. He doesn't have the guts to step outside the town either, so he must be around somewhere. Like I said, he's probably hiding. This wasn't as helpful as I hoped. Okay, thanks. I'll go look for good hiding places. I'm not angry at you. If you find him, just tell him to come home, okay? And if he actually comes home, now string her up by the eaves by his underwear. Got it. I'll let him know. The 2nd Street is on. Molten plate. Yeah, molten crystal, golden plate, possible luck. Rune Quarters. Rune Quarters. In dem Fass ist jemand. Oh, Moody, I finally found you. I'm sorry, don't tell her I'm here. If you don't want me to tap Britta, but you answer some questions, sounds fair. Anything, go ahead, ask me anything. When the clock tower fell after the earthquake, did you see anyone take an iron-looking thing around the big from the plaza? I don't know about that, not me. So you didn't see anyone pick anything up? The last time I woke up in the plaza in the dead of night, might have seen someone with something shiny. Shiny? What did they look like? I was half asleep. Besides, the only light was the moon. I couldn't see them clearly. You've got to remember something. If you don't, I might just have to pay Preta a visit. Skinny. He was skinny, and he had feather on his head. A feather, like on a head or something else. It might have been a head. His head was funny shaped, though. Don't remember him having a neck. Skinny with no neck. Was he wearing a scarf by any chance? Yes, his neck looked fuzzy alright, and I think he had something in his mouth. A pipe, perhaps. No, it was sharper than that. I pointed downward, I think. When he took the shiny thing, his eyes got all shiny too. I think I know who it might be. Thanks, Abamuri. Don't tell Britta where I am, okay? I've got nowhere else to go. She asked me to tell you to go home, but apart from that, I'm staying out of it. She asked you to do what? She asked she won't be mad, so you should go home. But if I go home, she'll string up the eaves by your underwear. Yeah. I'm not going home to that. I'm not going home to that. That crazy woman. Outlander Lane. Outlander Lane und dann machen wir zu Second Street zu Squash. Squash hat es nämlich. Hey Squash. Did you take a shiny thing from Plaza a while ago? Ah, you've done your research, I see. A fragment of Astralakrim splintered off a gear. So I added it to my little collection. I knew it. That's a gear fragment from the clock tower. We can fix it without that piece. Can we have it just as it is? Is that so? Well, only fair to return it. Thank you. I owe you big. I might not part with it for anyone else. CJ, apologies for inconveniencing you. Da, 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 da. Outlander Lane zu Tatara. Der das hoffentlich mal macht. Schon also genug durch die Stadt gelaufen. Babam, badabam, bam, bam. Tatara, I've got what you need. Nimm das. Nice work. I'll start casting right away. I'll have to start with the Crucible, so come back in 5 or 4 days. Got it. Thanks, Tatara. Hi Tatara, is the gear ready? Sure is, not bad for my first time casting, if I do say so myself. You're my hero, Tatara. Can't wait, can't thank you enough. Oh, hey, stop here. Besides, it was pretty fun to try casting. I think I can expand my service thanks to you guys. If you need anything else cast, just let me know. Will do. We've got all we need for now, but anything comes up, we'll swing by. So. Plaza, Shiva, hello. Shiva, the gear's ready. You little star. With this we can finally finish renewing the universe pride and joy. I was wrong to treat you so poorly, CJ. You're a good person. Here, take a stamp. The men here. Now we can finally head to the burrows beneath the town. Took long enough, didn't it? Come on, let's get this show on the road. Isha? My father made a deal with the Empire and put the town folks in danger by dragging them into the barrows. All for my sake. I've put the people of this town through so much. Can I ever make it up to them? Isha, listen. Daxa did everything he did to save his little girl. Now that little girl have to pick up where he left off. Besides, you already have. Who else could have kept this town running like clockwork since Daxa disappeared? I shudder to think what will become of this place without you. So if it's the town you're worried about, then go smash the sickle to bits and free yourself from this blasted blessing. Yep. Shiva, thank you. Shiva, thank you. Stamp received, 1000 XP. Nochmal mit Shiva reden. Okay, wenn das so ist, dann gehe ich einmal speichern vorher. Daran gehe ich einmal speichern, weil das vielleicht dann wichtig ist. Nothing much to see here. You will not return to town or use them from this point on. Proceed. Yes. Saving. I'm glad to hear you say nice things for a change, but do you think you could get this gear in place for us? Right away, give me a hand, will you? I've got it. Right then, use the pulley to drag the weights up. My arms are already ready to fall off. This one. Here we go. It's moving! The weight is rising. I should hope so, man. It's working alright. At this rate, the weights will reach bottom in about 4 days. Sounds right if memory serves. So we use the wind up here every 4 days. So also back. Didn't you say we'd have to ride the weight down to where the lens fits in? I did. Are you telling me it'll take 4 days? Don't be silly. There's a maintenance level that'll take right down. Oh, good. What are we waiting for? Invitation? Hop on the crate and get down. Got it. Just go pull the lever and you'll be away. Watch out, CJ. I don't want any of my friends to get hurt. No worries. Just short it down, isn't it? Ready when you are, Shiva. Ugh. It's here. The lens can fit in here. Alright, Minia. I need help. I need to help my friends. So wakey, wakey. It worked. Now to solve this little riddle. Yes, time to smash that signal up. Good. Bam, bam. Yuck. Shiva, why are you here? Must be because he was near the man here too. This just gets better and better. Shiva, are you hurt? That took years of me. What just happened? I should have said something. Shiva, anyone near the man gets pulled in through it. I didn't think... so that's how it works, eh? Is that right? I'll have to stock up on Jet Black Ultimate to get those years back. Hold on. Are we in the barrows? Well, I never... This is... You guys have had this place all to yourself all this time? He's changed his tune. Amazing a change of perspectives can do, ain't it? Well, it's quite striking when you see it in person. So what do we do about Gramps? Can't drag him along behind us, can we? If we wanted to send him back, I don't see the many around here anywhere. We can hardly leave him here. He'll have to come along. This just gets better and better. Quest clear!